Now, your Alaska Link weather for Anchorage and South Central.
We are definitely in the midst of spring, as one thing to note here is looking at Hillside Road from Alaska 511 is that the sides of the roads here had snowfall on them just a week ago. So one, we've had warm enough temperatures to melt that. We've also been building underneath some areas of rain showers that helps to melt that down as we were dealing with that gloomier and damp Tuesday. But we will be watching that these spring-like conditions will show some drier weather here through the end of the week, as well dry conditions out, especially for our inland spots. And also note that we'll talk about some slightly above normal temperatures. Now, there will be some minor impacts that will linger for our Gulf coastal communities, as an area of low is going to meander in the southern portion of the Gulf of Alaska. And that's going to allow for some waves of energy to lift some rain showers into those Gulf coastal communities. Overall, though, looking again very minimal impacts and could have some drier days to even allow for some breaks of sunshine. But our next more moderate wave is looking to set up by Monday. So even it's talking about drying out here in the next few days, we'll keep some of those drier conditions into the weekend forecast. Now, looking at the Dewey's Marine forecast here, we'll keep a mention of those rain showers around, noting that we are with more of a northerly wind in the Cook Inlet, a little strong there, some 20-knot winds expected for some of our more Gulf coastal communities there into the Prince William Sound, also with that northerly flow upwards of even 25 knots. So still some, again, impacts from the winds and some shower chances, but overall noting that we again are seeing some easing of this weather pattern. We'll note that Anchorage is going to start off the day at 37 degrees and head to a high 51, so very much there with those seasonable conditions for now the end of April, as we're going to be talking about now just being a week out from rounding off this month. We'll see that throughout the day. We are going to hold on to those drier conditions for our inland spots, breaking even into some times of that sunshine, really going to try to help to bring those temperatures into the 50s. Still, though, do we see that reflectivity shows that we have those shower chances just off our Gulf coastal communities. So at times we just see that lift in, but overall we're not getting a pull of that front overhead, which keeps that just clipping the Gulf coastal communities, which will lead to that gloomier sky. But on the backside, we will know that sunshine is going to be in place for some of our inland spots. We'll definitely deal with some passing cloud cover due to some of these ejections of moisture, but breaking into those blue skies from time to time will definitely be a possibility. But most of our accumulation, again, will stay confined to our Gulf coastal communities, but overall fairly light, so no big impacts in place. 15 hours and 32 minutes of daylight for our Wednesday, with highs climbing into the 50s for much of the bowl as well as the valley, even with Scylla trying to get to 54 degrees, Kenai at 49. We'll continue to see the rinse and repeat forecast of pulling into times of sunshine, even looking at 54 for Thursday, but at least trying to extend towards those 50s and trending on the drier side at least through the weekend.